since I was a jit. Ever since I blew, they all on my. Hey, back then, they know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip.
Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Miami Dolphins. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Lady! 50, hey, 50! You gonna see me in your nightmare! Hey, wahoo! 50! Check.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Got a man, it's Brashad Perriman. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
50. Hey, exit. Mike 50. Hey.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Blue 60. 55. Drill right. 22. Zebra.
Now Stafford. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Brashad Perriman, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Set 50, plant. Mike. I got him. Back.
A handoff to Spiller to begin the drive. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Here's Spiller. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14.
Hey, Zoo. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Yeah. Mike 22, Mike 22. Here we go. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
After the interception, here's Stafford. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Middle. Hey.
On first down, it's Stafford. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw again on second down. Stafford, and Diggs has it. 3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Pittsburgh.
Stafford going to come up first and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game.
Right, 22.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes in this first quarter. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Play action. It's Trubisky. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Red, up. Hey, orbit.
Now Trubisky to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. The 30. Past the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Rosas to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
This is Spiller. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
First down at the 42-yard line.
Alert. Pilot, 64, weak. Get wide. He's crashing.
Now a toss to Spiller. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Tackled there by Monte Nicholson.
Second and 10.
Now Spiller. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
And the Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
Alert. Mike 55. What we got? Smooth. Mike 55.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. He'll rifle this one deep right. And this is caught at the 20. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. It's a big play there for Miami. 42 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. First foray into the red zone for Miami. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. They run with Spiller. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And just like that, it's 3rd down. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And this is going to be intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. They went counter there offensively, and a couple of the defenders were on skates for a second.
They certainly were, and you know what offensive linemen love about the counters and the misdirections? Sometimes you don't even have to block the defender. He can run himself out of the play if he doesn't read his keys properly.
Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Now it's Stafford. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Hey, box drop.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one good for 24 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
51 to Mike. 11. 5. Go, Mike 51.
Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Make that now 3 first-half touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Rosas good with the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at